So do you see where I put the rubber trim?
Yeah.
It's in the back. If I pull it up here, right now it's resting on the trim.
Yeah.
And then I thought about putting it up front, but it doesn't touch up front. Just that center does. Hey guys, about 4 months ago, I did a video about the underhull protection I put on my Hobie Lynx. I put a link to that video on the top right of your screen in case you want to watch. Today, I am inspecting the bottom of the kayak to see what I got right and what I got wrong, and I'll be adding a bit more protection in a few spots. Shortly after that first video, I decided to beef up the protection on the rear end of the kayak, as I found that area a bit vulnerable when lifting the kayak from the front end. I extended the rubber trim molding to go all the way to the back of the kayak and added 2 more strips here. I placed a couple of small pieces of trim molding right on top of the existing rubber bumpers that come with the Lynx, and I placed some thinner trim molding on the back edges of the kayak. In the center of the kayak, I found some scratches and scrapes from rubbing against the PVC bunks on my kayak trailer. The scratches are all superficial and not a big concern, but I will add a little protection to this area. My PVC keel guard has done a great job of protecting the kayak, especially when landing on boat ramps. Some paint has been scraped away, but I'll touch that up and make it look like new. And here is a close-up of the rubber trim molding. You can see that most of the wear is occurring in the middle of the kayak, exactly where I thought it would. So I'm happy to say that I got that right, and the trim molding has definitely helped protect the kayak. You can't help but getting scratches and scrapes on a kayak, but there's no major punctures, no major gashes, and as long as I keep taking care of this kayak, it should take care of me for a long time. There isn't much wear on the front end of the kayak, but since I have a few extra pieces of trim molding, I'm going to lay a couple more strips down just for good measure. After cleaning the bottom of the kayak with some Dawn dish soap, I use a small amount of acetone followed by a small amount of denatured alcohol to prep the kayak. I then pull off some of the backing tape on the trim molding so it's ready to go. The final step before applying the trim molding is to put a little bit of Pro Bond adhesive promoter on the kayak. This is a product that works in conjunction with 3M backing tape or any self-adhering automotive molding to create a very strong bond. Now that I've added the extra trim molding, it's time to touch up the keel guard with a little spray paint. Now time to flip the kayak over and put everything back together. That's it for today, guys. If you want to see my full review on the Hobie Lynx, check out this video to your left. And if you want to see some inshore fishing on the Hobie Lynx, click on that video to the right. Thanks for watching.